in at the start, but I don't know when the start was. I don't know how long I did the course for. When I stopped.
Your name is Val.
I know my name is Val. And I know where my offices were. I remember that as well. Now, I have to say, even though I was in at the start, etc., I wasn't the trailblazers. Some of the trailblazers are here today. My forte was for kicking ass, as people will well remember. And some delegates, students, trainees, whatever we're supposed to call them, thanked me profusely for that abuse that I so generously gave. The best homage I got, I tried to get somebody else to read, but I'm going to read it. And forgive me, because I'm sure I won't deliver it as well as some other people could have delivered it. Anyway, this is called Keep Taking the Valisms. 1993, at least we know what year we're in. July 19th, 1993, 12 students are launched into the world of journalism. On the same day, Val Clarke is launched into the lives of 12 students. 9:01 a.m. Morning, everyone. I must warn you that I'm a menopausal old woman who doesn't suffer fools gladly. 12 fools gulp. 9:02 a.m. Right, everyone, take a black. Have you got your cuttings files? Have you been to the City Business Library? Are your contacts books full yet? Nick fishes out contact lens, wondering if that's got anything to do with it. 9:03 a.m. first brief. 9:04 a.m. first deadline. 9:05 a.m. first breakdown. 9:06 12 pieces of tight, sparkling copy are slammed. No Latinate polysyllabics, get sense on the line. Where's the peg? Going narrow and deep, as the actress said to the Archbishop. I will be bending on that one, as the Bishop said to the nun. Lads, watch your dangling blueberries. I still say that. 9:10 a.m. Monsieur Robert, I think it's here. I hardly think a news story should begin. Martin Thomas is an ordinary type of guy. Plays rugby, drinks beer, has good looks to spare. So what, I hear you ask? What's the screamer for? Not another screamer. Rob, comic effect. 9:11. There's something wrong with this copy, Nespar. 9:30. Rob, well, Val, I'm toying with a comma in the penultimate part. 9:31 a.m. second brief. 9:32 a.m. The smokers amongst you can take it down onto the doorstep. I'll see you there. I'll put some fresh coffee on. Couldn't stand the spoon up in the last one. 10 a.m. back in the room. 12 pieces of copy with cents on the line. Hundreds of pegs and no Latinate polysyllabics. 12 pieces of copy are spiked. Yaroo, 12 fools look pleased. They don't know what spiked means. 10:01 a.m. Get your proverbials out of your proverbial. 10:02 a.m. After cutting 12 hotshot grads down to size, Val checks her makeup. I can face the world as long as my lipstick's on straight. 11 says, Val passes round an industrial size of custard creams. We used to get those in those days. 11:05, Madam Swales, whom I don't think is here. Sorry for the grammatical error. Madam Swales, I know brunch is in, but it's three-piece sweets from now on. 11:10, Will, who is here? Does your dictionary have, I remember this moment, does your dictionary have etymology in it? Looks up the word etymology. 11:11 a.m. God, it's too early for me. I haven't had a whiskey yet. 11:12 a.m. If you need me, I'll be in my office. Downstairs, desk by the bar. 12 p.m. So you all know what mag you want to be on. You've got 2 seconds to get hold of a copy. Give it a squeeze, feel it, taste it, smell it. 12:02. Where do you see yourselves at 40? Some of you would have arrived at 40 by now. 12:03. 12 students wonder if they'll make it to 12:04, let alone 40. 5:05. 12 students wonder how they make it to 5:05. Steely Glynn, who is here, swings his chair round, as only a Steely can, and says, "I'm sensationally going home." Well, that was, I think I may have shed a tear on that. Anyhow, we've had our nurses, we've had our burnout brokers on the course, we've had our bikers, even self-styled tipsters. Monsieur Robert, I thank you for nothing on that front. Some promised to give me a job someday. I'm still looking out for that, but that's not happened. Some promised to meet me on the way down. Well, that might happen yet. But the truth is that stars are found. We've had many a scribbling globetrotter, which some of some have got lost in South America. I had hoped they might have surfaced this evening, but it seems not. We have our B2B editors who persist in grabbing national headlines. 3 cheers, Tintin. We have our action men and action women, one of whom raised the flag at the North Pole as part of the all-women's team. There are many, and I'm glad to see some here tonight, who are denizens of the national press, the Tory Graph, the Graniad, the Mail, the Mirror, the Times, and that's just what I know about. There's a veritable feature writing factory in the women's press. There are chief subs and even, God save me, novelists and TV script writers. Some are on the top of the greasy pole, the publishing greasy pole. Some still drop by my erstwhile office at the, I'm sure it's haunted, Sutton Arms for July warmers. But in truth, and I could be incredibly sentimental, but I'm not going to be, I'm really proud of the galaxy of stars and achievers who've also managed to double as oddballs. So I've now got to introduce you to Mr. Yo, sir, who in truth is unintroducible. And you know what I mean. I hope some of you, yeah? Mr. Yo, sir.